A lot of people are saying or asking, is Jay-Z next?
Is he actually guilty? That plus Elon Musk getting called out by Aubrey Day. Ooh, it's getting ugly out there.
You want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through.
What are your thoughts after hearing the indictment yesterday?
Good morning, Brian and Natalie. I got to tell you, my thoughts reading the 14-page indictment yesterday were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
You won't believe what just happened. Diddy and Jazzy thought they were having a private conversation, but little did they know, everyone was listening in. We're talking about shocking secrets, some revealing chats, and maybe even some gossip about other celebrities. It's that awkward moment when you think you're alone, only to realize everyone's been hearing everything. The news is all over, and people are calling it the biggest celebrity mistake of the year. Trust me, this is something you won't want to miss.
It's a picture of Jay-Z standing next to Diddy, P. Diddy Combs. And then the caption on the actual picture says, "Now we know who the last man standing." The quote went on, your caption went on to say, 4 years ago I posted this picture and said, "One of these dudes will be the last man standing. To be the last one standing, one must outsnake the other. I guess we know who's the last man standing now." I knew this picture had a deeper meaning when I saw it. Look at this picture now. Is Jay standing by his man? No. Stay tuned because this picture has an even deeper meaning. Pay close attention. Diddy and Jay are grimy. Diddy, I have no pity for her anymore. I heard too much now. I believe a lot of it. So do you believe that Jay-Z snaked Diddy?
Is he supporting him right now? You see him walk in the courtroom with his son? You see him get out here and defend his character? You see him say anything? But you see how close they were back then, right? For years.
Yeah, he was doing the Rock Nation brunch.
It's a gang of video. That was his boyfriend, allegedly. Bromance, rather.
Gotcha.
They had a bromance, right?
Right.
So where's your support for your brother?
I mean, but if we were Jay, would we want to be associated publicly with that? Would we try to keep ourselves distant? Because a lot of celebrities are doing that right now.
You know, man, I don't care about what the accusations are because they're just allegations, right?
If they're not true.
They're just allegations, right? And how many times growing up in the hood, we went to court for a man that may have killed somebody or may have got arrested.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, the crime, Diddy's crimes doesn't warrant for nobody to support him, right? If anything, he would need help, right? If he got an addiction problem, whether it's drugs, whether it's sex, or whatever, but for all these people to been around him all these years, even after the Cassie video. Because remember, the Cassie video was 8 years old, right? Cassie stayed with Diddy 2 years after that video. Everybody continued to party with Diddy up until last year when I was at Revolt World Diddy was the man with the #1 album in the country.
Right, he just got an award.
Yeah, you got a Lifetime Achievement. Y'all all support him. Jay was at the Grammys with him when he made that speech, right?
Right.
Now he get in trouble. Where the hell is everybody at?
I'm just saying though, if I'm going to protect my brand, I'm thinking about the business of it.
We cannot erase the images of Jay being with Diddy, like right there at the top of the mountain. They was together.
If Jay set him up allegedly, what would be the benefit for Jay in your mind?
I don't believe Jay set him up. I'm not saying that, right? Set him up how? You know what I mean? I believe that he's not supporting him, right?
I'm also talking about the current kind of snake-ish.
Yeah, like, now, don't get me wrong. Jay is not on the up and up. Desiree Perez being down with him, it shows he's not on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe Jay-Z is a 137 source, in my opinion.
What is that for people that don't know?
A person that works for the federal government that they will never disclose is working for the federal government. Not even to another federal agent that's on another case, or even a judge.
So it's like a top-notch informant.
Yeah. Where they don't have to testify in court against you.
Got you, like he's got immunity, maybe.
Oh, damn sure you do.
Alright, picture this, Diddy and Jazzy, thinking they're all alone, just vibing like it's any regular Tuesday night. They're in Diddy's studio, the place where all the magic happens. Jazzy's chilling on a sleek leather couch in her comfy sweats, while Diddy's messing with the soundboard, looking like he's about to drop the hottest track of 2023. They're having what they think is a private, no-holds-barred chat, laughing, gossiping, spilling all kinds of tea, the kind of talk you'd never want anyone outside your circle to hear. But here's the twist, that little red light on the camera? Yeah, it wasn't just for decoration. While they're living it up, talking like nobody's listening, the camera's rolling, and not for later. This was a full-on live stream, broadcasting to phones and laptops all over the world. And they didn't even realize it. They were live for a full 17 minutes before they noticed, 17 minutes of raw, unfiltered Diddy and Jazzy. Can you imagine what went down in that time? Enter Tasha, a random fan who got the notification that Diddy was live. She hops on, thinking it's just a promo for a new track, but nope, what she finds is way juicier than that. There they were, Diddy and Jazzy, chatting away, completely clueless that...
You know, obviously they're friends, they're business associates and affiliates, and of course they're not going to say anything because I'm not saying they were part of it, but they were around it. So it doesn't matter how they want to say it. If they come out and apologize, there's going to be more questions. If they don't say nothing, there's going to be questions. I have heard some things about the camp from Jay-Z, not from Jay-Z itself, and seen some things as well, I would say, but I want to be very careful here. That show similar puffy behavior, okay?
You said from the camp of, not directly him, but people in his team. Got it, just to clarify.
People, exactly, and very famous people. So again, it's just things that you wouldn't think that they will ever be capable of doing, but then they are doing it. So, but I'm not saying he did or did not. Jay-Z itself cannot say that.
But have you spoken to people since this has now broke even bigger and more? Are people feeling more confident? Have you heard from specific people that you believe have gone through the ringer on this?
Yeah, I mean, I have spoken to some people, and a lot of them are very broken, especially people that've been in this industry for a very long time, that just have been silenced and been afraid of, what if I'm out of this circle? What am I going to do with my life, right? But they have actually recognized the abuse and seen, okay, that's not normal. Because a lot of people, they just felt like, well, it's just a part of this business and it's normal and it shouldn't be normalized. So I think it's good that all these things are coming out and people can actually heal and free themselves. If they come out and do a lawsuit or not, that's up to them. But sometimes it's just a healing for themselves, you know?
Asha didn't waste a second, girl. She immediately started blowing up her group chat, telling all her girls to get online right now. Then she took it to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, spreading the word faster than wildfire in July. Before long, thousands of viewers were tuning in, all glued to their screens, waiting to hear what Diddy and Jazzy were about to spill next. Now, I know you're dying to know what went down, so let me break it down for you. At first, it was pretty chill, just some casual industry gossip. Diddy was talking about a certain rapper, no names here, but let's just say he's been making major waves lately. Diddy was saying how he needs to step up his game if he wants to stay relevant. Then Jazzy jumps in with her own tea, sharing a story about running into a pop princess at a party last week. Girl, the drama was real. She said the star acted all nice to her face, but then Jazzy overheard her talking mad trash in the bathroom. Can you even believe that? But honey, that was just the beginning. What came next was the real deal, secrets that could ruin careers, and drama so intense it could spark full-on wars between labels. If you thought things were messy,
people are saying or asking, is Jay-Z next? Again, Sister Jaguar Wright been talking about this. Jaguar Wright says Diddy better start snitching. Jay-Z is next, calls out celebs who supported Diddy. We are back on the Real Life Productions channel, which I'll leave in the description for you guys to check out more and even subscribe, man. Hey. I think it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to take Jay-Z down. Just because I think he's really in deep with the people above him. So I think like they really gonna try to protect them as much as they can. But boy, this brother is connected to a lot. A lot. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
So what are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, this is false, and you know,
Liars.
they were saying, yeah, should they speak up now? Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity.
The diddler.
It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. You know, I am Jaguar. So let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it off.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Off of Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
now,
will Diddy start snitching?
She threw it up. Yeah,
he better. He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is...
So, I know what she's saying, like, Diddy, again, this is all on if he make it to trial, but probably in order for him to get less time, he's going to have to take down a lot of people with him. That's the main reason why I said I don't know if it's going to make it to trial. You know, because if Diddy talks, ooh-wee. Oh, unless he's like just done, unless he's like, you know, I can't do no 20 years in jail. You know, so like if they say, you know, we're gonna give you 30 years. If you talk, we give you 20. I don't know. I can't do no 20 years. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Girl. You know how they say the truth comes out when people think no one's listening? Well, Diddy and Jazzy just flipped that saying on its head. The tea they spilled? Total game changer. You think you know the music world? Think again, honey. Celebs are like those fancy chocolates with the shiny layers, sweet on the outside, but take a bite, and you might get a whole different flavor. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Diddy and Jazzy thought they were in the clear, just chatting away like nobody was watching. But baby, the mask started coming off faster than a beauty queen after the pageant. First, Diddy goes off about this up-and-coming rapper. He's like, the kid's got talent, but his attitude? That's gonna be his downfall. Then boom, he drops a bombshell. Apparently, this rapper's been stirring up chaos at the label, showing up late to sessions, demanding rewrites, acting like he owns the place. Diddy warns him that if he doesn't get his act together, he might just end up back on the streets where they found him. Ouch, but hold up, Jazzy's not about to let Diddy steal the show. She's got some sizzling tea of her own. She starts spilling about a big-time pop star, yeah, the one always preaching positivity and girl power. Well, according to Jazzy, it's all an act. She says this star is a nightmare to work with, always putting other artists down behind their backs. And get this, Jazzy overheard her straight up mocking her own fans, calling them basic and easy to fool. Can you believe that? If you thought the music industry was all—
It's kind of funny to me, man, is that Diddy used to hate Jay-Z. He hated Jay-Z enough when he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay-Z. This is back in the early 2000s. And one day, Ashler, Kushner, Diddy and myself went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z. I've never been a Jay-Z fan, you know, like some of his music, the whole 9 yards. But when we went over to the, I think that was Prudential Center in Newark, and him and Puff met up, it was strange to me. Because I remember what Puff was trying to do. And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other. Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that the people in power had gave that reign to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him, when in fact, they may be two of the same, but because Jay-Z is low-key, that low-key sneaky shit, and Diddy is, and was, rambunctious, you know, just out with it. It don't mean that they not two of the same. One just a little quieter with his shit.
What happened at the basketball game? When they ran into, you guys ran into Jay-Z?
They were just talking. They was talking amongst each other about their little white girls. They little skinny white girls.
And I mean, did Diddy always say negative things about Jay around you?
The time he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay, yeah. He was. They worked it out.
Was there a reason behind it?
I couldn't tell you the reason behind it. It was probably because Big had died. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know why. he wanted Ja Rule to go at Jay. I guess if he kept them beefing or kept them into some bullshit, he could rise up in between both of them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It definitely was some snake shit.